To a new side to Lady Bird Johnson. It's being revealed in the just-released documentary, The Lady Bird Diaries. Here's a preview clip with the former First Lady talking about the moments after President John F. Kennedy was shot.
Cars accelerated faster and faster. I cast one last look back over my shoulder. Saw a bundle of pink. It's like a drift blossom lying in the back seat. It was Mrs. Kennedy lying over the president's body.
And we're now joined by the director, Dawn Porter, also known for her films, including John Lewis' Good Trouble. Thank you for joining us this morning. What a remarkable piece of history this is. Tell us about it.
Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be here. So Lady Bird Johnson recorded 123 hours of audio tapes while she was in the White House. And the clip that you just saw, that's when she starts her recording just a few days after the assassination. And when you think about that, there's been so much reported and written about this period, but her vantage point, first in the car behind where JFK was assassinated, but then in the next several years in the White House. So we have her first-person account of this really tumultuous time.
It's so rich because both she and her husband, of course, recorded hours and hours and hours of tapes in the White House. Did anything surprise you about Lady Bird Johnson?
You know, everything surprised me about Lady Bird. I had done a 4-part series about Bobby Kennedy, and I'd made a film about John Lewis, so I knew a lot about this period, and I knew a lot about the archive. But her take on that period of history was really remarkable. Some of the things that she tells us are that Johnson suffered from extreme depression, and he almost resigned during a State of the Union address. She actually wrote his resignation letter out, and she's recording as he's delivering this speech to the nation. So we didn't know really until the tapes were revealed how close we had to having a president step down live on national television.
Just incredible. You made an interesting choice, only Lady Bird Johnson's voice in the documentary.
You know, I wanted this to be Lady Bird's chance to tell her story. So much has been written and recorded about this period, and yet it's so often the case that women are kind of erased from the story. She's known, if people know her, for planting flowers, and she did so much more than that. Her research, her work was the foundation for Nixon to create the EPA. She was really an environmentalist. President Johnson signed 300 bills to protect the environment during his term of office, and largely that's responsible. Lady Bird's work is responsible for that.
You had the family's blessing to do this, but they didn't see it until the premiere. So what was the reaction?
You know, it's always nerve-wracking when you show the family a film for the first time, but both daughters have become incredible champions for this movie, traveling with us. Some of my most gratifying memories are shared with both of them. Lucy Johnson said at the end of our premiere at South by Southwest, she said, "Thank you for giving my mother the last word."
That is great, and thank you for coming in. The Lady Bird Diaries is now streaming on Hulu.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.